Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do NFL predictions week 16. So let's hop right into this video. So we got the Los Angeles Rams versus the Seattle Seahawks on Thursday Night Football. Overall, this is a very good matchup as both teams are very good. But going from the trend of upsets on Thursday night, am I going to pick the Seahawks to win? I don't know, because the Seahawks, here's the thing about the Seahawks. They almost lost to the Colts with Philip Rivers as their fucking quarterback. So am I going to take the Seahawks or I'm going to take the Los Angeles Rams? The Los Angeles Rams have been pretty impressive this year overall. So I'm probably just going to go with the Los Angeles Rams to beat the Seahawks. I wouldn't be surprised, but this is a good Thursday night football matchup. I mean, holy shit, this shit's elite. And honestly, this has a lot of playoff expectations too. So honestly, I'm going to be pretty entertained. Now we got the Chicago Bears face on the Green Bay Packers, which that is on a Saturday. We're back with Saturday football, baby. NFL too. You know how much I love Saturday NFL football. And honestly, we're starting off with this elite stuff. Excellent. Honestly, the Chicago Bears, they dominated the Cleveland Browns at home. What was meant to happen? The Packers, they lost to the Broncos in Denver, which honestly was supposed to happen. I don't know why I picked the Packers instead of the Bears. At the same time, too, the Packers did lose Micah Parsons, which was a big part of Packers defense. So the Packers defense might be bad. And the Packers already beat the Bears once. And a lot of people still don't believe in the Bears. I believe in the Bears still. I know the only reason why I have the Packers beating the Bears last time they faced off was because this is getting played in Green Bay. This game's getting played in Chicago. I'm going to take the Chicago Bears to beat the Green Bay Packers in this amazing Saturday night game. And honestly too, if you think about it, this has also have a lot of division too with it. If the Packers win, they'll definitely lock up that division, and if the Bears win, they'll definitely start locking up in that division. So I'm going to take the Chicago Bears to clinch up and beat the Packers. Now we got the Commanders and Eagles. Honestly, the Commanders and Eagles game is before the Bears and Packers. Yeah. The Eagles and Commanders. Overall, this is not going to be a good matchup. The Commanders, they beat the Giants, and honestly, good for them. They beat one of the worst teams in football. I'm not impressed. And the Eagles, well, they're a very good team. Well, not a very good team. They were on a losing streak, and then they dominated the worst team in football, the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I've been flipping back and forth between these two teams because I know this should be an easy pick. But due to how the Eagles have been playing, and they've been playing completely dog shit. But because of that domination against the Raiders, and I'm just never going to doubt the Eagles again unless they lose a game. Because honestly, I look like a fucking idiot picking the fucking Raiders. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm taking the Eagles to beat the Commanders. And also, this is for the division too, so they can be the first NFC East team to go back-to-back in the division. Is that gonna happen? Probably yes. Now we got the Minnesota Vikings versus the Giants. Ugh. Honestly, the Vikings haven't been looking that bad overall because the Vikings did beat the Cowboys, and J.J. McCarthy looks good again. And the Giants, well, this team is dog shit. And honestly, they're going to continue being dog shit as we're going to have the Minnesota Vikings beating the New York Giants. The Giants, they're not a good team at all. Jackson Dart's the only good player on that offense. Well, Wan'Dale Robinson's pretty good too, and Taiwan Tracy if he's playing. But I mean, they need Malik Nabers back, and this team and Cam Skadabu, and this team is just overall injured. They're just going to tank for a good draft pick or get a good trade in the offseason. But I'm taking the Vikings to beat the Giants. And I bet you anything that Jackson Dart's probably going to get another concussion. Or get checked for a concussion most likely because it's the most Jackson Dart thing of all time. I thought Tua was bad. No, it's Jackson Dart who's bad. And then we got the Panthers versus the Buccaneers. And honestly, I don't know who to go here, man. This could be a pretty entertaining game as the two teams that just doesn't want to win the division. Is it going to be the Buccaneers? Is it going to be the Panthers? Who? Right? Who? Honestly, the Panthers are playing at home. They lose to the Saints. They got swept. Honestly, that is pretty embarrassing. But the Buccaneers let Kirk Cousins put up almost 400 yards and they choked to the Falcons. So I don't know what's worse. Both of these teams had terrible losses. This is getting played in Carolina. Tampa did have a longer break of football playing on Thursday night. I honestly don't know who to go here. Honestly, this is a good matchup. It's for the division. Well, not for the division, but I feel like it's getting played in Carolina. The Panthers do play good every other game for whatever reason, because it's the Panthers. They're gonna beat the Buccaneers. I have the Panthers beating the Buccaneers in game one. I have to. I mean, it's difficult to pick because both teams are very good, and they just don't want to win the division, but every single time the Panthers play at home, and it's every other game, they just somehow turn into one of the best teams in football. So I'm just gonna take the Carolina Panthers to beat the Buccaneers. Now we got the Arizona Cardinals facing on the Atlanta Falcons, and honestly, this is not gonna be a good matchup at all, due to just not being a good game. And yeah, Kirk Cousins is not good, but he did play well against the Buccaneers. And the Cardinals, they put up 20 points against the Texans defense. The offense is bad. I mean, the defense is bad. Giving up 40 to the Texans. I don't know who to go here to. This is the ultimate tank battle, but I mean, not ultimate tank battle. This is not really tanking. I mean, the Falcons are bad, but not bad enough. And the Cardinals, they're bad. I'm going to take the Cardinals to beat the Falcons. They all do for a win. They need to win at least one more game. And the Falcons are perfect. If not, they're going to get 3-14, which could help them too. But I think the Cardinals are going to fuck themselves, and they're going to get a win, and they're going to go down in the drafts. Alright, now going all the way up to the AFC side, we got the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Tennessee Titans. And honestly, if you asked me about this game, a couple weeks ago, Chiefs all day Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to easily beat the Titans. Now, because of Patrick Mahomes' injury and the Chiefs are eliminating from the playoffs, the Titans have been playing way better football recently. This is going to be a difficult pick to choose. And honestly, should I pick the Titans? Probably not. This is getting played in Tennessee, but Minshew's not that bad. I thought, looking at, I was like, yeah, Minshew and Cam Ward. This is obviously going to be a shitty game, but I mean, I feel like ever since the bye week, the Chiefs have just been winning games. I still have faith in the Chiefs. I mean, the Titans are one of the worst teams in football. I know they've been playing better, and I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans do pull off a win here, but I'm just going to go safe, which might screw me. And I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs to beat the Tennessee Titans. Now we got the Buffalo Bills versus the Cleveland Browns, and yeah, I don't know who to go. Well, I know who to go here. It's the Buffalo Bills. They'll probably go beat the Browns, sadly. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns win too, but I mean, Shadow Sanders just had himself a very, very bad game against the Bears, and I mean, Myles Garrett's definitely going to break that sack record. I'm definitely going to say that. He's definitely going to break it, but other than that, yeah, Buffalo's probably just going to beat the Browns, sadly. It's not going to be fun, but oh well. Now we got the Jacksonville Jaguars facing on the Denver Broncos, and honestly, let's go ahead and go to the Broncos. The Jaguars, their offense is very hot, and it's been very good in the last couple of weeks. But if you think about it too, they're facing on teams who are not that good. Like, they're not the greatest. The Broncos are very good. They beat the Packers. They're undefeated at home. This is getting played in Denver, and obviously, we see a lot of the teams struggling in Denver because, again, the Broncos are a very good team. Well, very good team at home, because their quality is just dog shit their way, and no one's used to it. So, yeah, Broncos are going to get the win. It's probably going to start off slow. Jacksonville's definitely going to look like they're going to win. Broncos are going to come back and win the game. I have the Broncos winning. Now we got the Houston Texans versus. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Also, want to know about this game? All the Raiders going to be shut out back-to-back weeks and get shut out 3 times. I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, I don't have to talk about that game. Now we got the Miami Dolphins facing on the Cincinnati Bengals. This was supposed to be a Sunday night game and got canceled. And honestly, you know what? I'm happy this is not a Sunday night game. Because I said, well, this is going to be more entertaining than the Patriots and Ravens game. That's why I skipped that game. That's coming like one of the last ones. Honestly, I'm happy the NFL cut that off because Quinn Ewers is starting. Tua's benched. He's the third quarterback on the Dolphins right now. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult because I mean I have faith in Quinn Ewers and I'm kind of excited to see what he can do. And honestly, Mike McDaniel's also being smart here and letting Quinn Ewers start a football game against the Bengals defense, which is one of the worst defenses in the NFL. So I mean, it's going to be entertaining to watch, and it's going to be exciting to watch and see him like probably perform very well, and it'd be probably dog shit the next week against the Buccaneers. I wouldn't be surprised. That's even if Quinn Ewers even starts. And then we got the Cincinnati Bengals who got shut out against the fucking Ravens. I don't know how, but they did. Well, obviously, Joe Burrow, T. Higgins is back, and then Jamar Chase, they're probably gonna be back, pissed off. But honestly, the Dolphins' defense is good. But because, I mean, I can't say Quinn Ewers is gonna be the reason why the Dolphins lose, because I mean, he might be better than Tua. Tua hasn't been looking well this season. I don't know who to go here, but honestly, I don't care with the result. I'm just gonna go the Bengals, I guess. Fuck it. The Bengals are just gonna beat Dolphins, sadly. And yeah, overall, the Bengals probably just gonna beat the Dolphins. But I mean, I'm excited to see Quinn Ewers. Who knows? He might actually be good, and maybe get us to win. I'll be happy, but I think I'm just gonna go the Bengals here. Now we got the Cowboys and the Chargers, and I mean, this is gonna be interesting. The Chargers, they got back-to-back wins against some good teams like the Eagles and Chiefs. Well, I don't know about the Chiefs being good, but they definitely beat the Eagles, who are pretty good. They're gonna win the division this week, most likely. And I mean, the Chargers have been playing alright. Justin Herbert only has one hand still. And the offensive line is dog shit. But guess what? They'll face on the Dallas defense, which is not that good. I mean, definitely improved since the Quinn Williams trade, but I mean, the Cowboys definitely been quiet since the Lions lost, and I mean they let JJ McCarthy put up 200 yards on them and 34 points. I don't know how the fuck that happens, but it is what it is. So I have Los Angeles being the Cowboys. Fuck it. And then we got the Saints and Jets. Okay, I'm gonna remove that fucking ad. Anyways, now we got the Jets versus the Saints, and honestly, yeah, I'm picking the Saints to beat the Jets, and honestly, we all know why. The Jets are bad. They're a very bad team. Like, I have no faith in this Jets team. Obviously, I don't care who starts. Tyler Shuck is the guy. I'm just gonna say that. Tyler Shuck is the guy, and he is very good. He's a very good football player. So, I'll give them that, and they're definitely gonna beat the Jets at home. And I mean, the Saints are gonna have the same wins of last year. I mean, holy shit. So I thought it was gonna be a tanking you. Looks like it's not. Now we got the Detroit Lions facing on the Pittsburgh Steelers, and this is an easy pick. The Lions, man, they're just like the Panthers. They play good every other week. I mean, they play against pretty well against the Rams, but I mean, they're gonna have a bounce back win against the Steelers. I know the Steelers looked very, very good on us, but I mean, come on. We had Tua starting. It was fucking cold in Pittsburgh. This was playing Miami. It would have been more competitive throughout the game too, not just fourth quarter. So yeah, I'm picking the Lions. Jameer Gibbs is gonna have himself a very good game. Because he does that every other week for whatever reason too. And whenever Gibbs have a good week, the Lions win. So I mean, I think they need Gibbs to become a very good team. And then now we got a Sunday night matchup, or a flex Sunday night matchup. It should have been Dolphins and Bengals, but honestly, I'm happy because Tua's not playing, and it's just gonna be Quinn Ewers versus Joe Burrow. Now we got the Patriots facing on the Ravens, and I mean, the Ravens, they're a good team. They shut out the Bengals. The Patriots, they lost to a better team in the Bills. The Ravens are a pretty good team. I mean, they're not like those like little cupcake teams that the Patriots been facing on all year. And I mean, it's gonna be no difficult team. I'm picking the Ravens to beat the Patriots. Like they're just gonna show how much frauds the Patriots are. Patriots are complete frauds, and they're not a good team at all. Um, and honestly, I cannot wait to see this team get exposed by the Ravens. So I have Baltimore winning and beating the Patriots, and I'm gonna love to see how bad the Patriots look. Because again, the Ravens, they're a good team, and the Patriots are not capable to beat a good team at all. And it somehow lost to the Raiders, by the way. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to go to our Monday Night Football game when we got the 49ers facing on the Indianapolis Colts. I mean, this is a very interesting game to talk about. The Colts, they almost beat the Seahawks with Phillip Rivers, alright? I mean, holy shit. And then we got the 49ers. You know what? Like, they've been looking pretty good the last couple of weeks, but they also have a due for a loss. I mean, yeah. And I mean, this team is still not fully healthy, because I mean, if this was fully healthy, the 49ers are dominating the Colts. I mean, the offense is somewhat okay. The defense is fully in, like, a lot of, like, injuries on the defense. And I feel like it's another good place for Phillip Rivers to play. I mean, they're facing them at home. The defense is not good for the 49ers. I think this is probably going to be the second worst defense the Colts are facing in the last 3 games. Maybe the Jaguars could be questionable. Even that, the Jaguars defense is pretty good too. So, I mean, Phillip Rivers is going to have himself a pretty good spot to succeed. So, I'm going to have a hot take here. And I mean, I always have to have that one hot take. And I'm taking the Colts to beat the 49ers, yes. I have the Colts beating the San Francisco 49ers. I feel like also Phillip Rivers can be just like Joe Flacco. Like, I mean, Joe Flacco, he came back. He didn't look too terrible, but he did lose his first game playing for the Browns. And then next week until the end of the season, he played elite. I mean, Phillip Rivers, I feel like he could do that. I feel like Phillip Rivers is going to go 3-0 and it could go 3-0 in the final bit of games. I'm not saying he will, but he could and pass for 300 yards. If that's possible, maybe. But that's an if. But I have faith in the fucking Colts, so I'm taking them to beat the 49ers. And these are my NFL picks for this week. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye.